Hey everyone, and welcome to another Monday tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to solve simple linear equations pretty much instantly. So we're going to deal with linear equations that only have a single x term and can include any single x term, squared, cubed. So pretty much see here, we got square root 3x minus 2 equals 5. And I'll show you how, with practice, you'll be able to just write down x equals 9. So let's go through the process of how you can be able to do that in pretty much under 5 seconds, but we'll show working, right? Because you're going to need to show working. So the key to solving equations with one x term is BODMAS, right? Or I prefer BEDMAS. Let's cross that out and call it E. BEDMAS, right? Brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, right? Order of operation. So the key to solve an equation is what is being done to x last. So what affects the x term last, and then you do the opposite, right? So remember, in order to solve equations, we want to get x by itself, so we need to do the opposite procedure to get x by itself. So that means if we have like here, I'll just write here. So plus and minus are opposites. Times and divide are opposites. And for today, we're going to need square and square roots are opposites. Right, so we need to know the opposite procedure. We've followed by BEDMAS, and we'll be able to solve any linear equation in 1 second or a few seconds with practice. So what we need to know is what is being done to the x last. So that's what the order we do it. We solve the equation in decreasing order. So if we go back to the original equation, square root 3x minus 2. So if we think about it, what's being done to the x? So if we write down, we have x, then we're timesing by 3, we're subtracting 2, then we're square rooting all that to get 5. Right, so they're the procedures. We times by 3, we subtract 2, then we square root. So that means in order to get x, we start from the last thing that's affecting x and go backwards. So to get rid of the square root, we would square, so that gets rid of that. To get rid of the minus 2, we add 2. So I'm just putting this as the operation. And then to get rid of the times 3, we would divide by 3. So cross that out, and then that's x. So if we follow that, x is 5 squared is 25, plus 2, 27, divided by 3 is 9. So that is how easy it is to solve equations. We just do it. So the way I would do that is, let's go up the top here. So let's do a step-by-step of how we would do that, right? This is what you do in your head, but let's show it with working how it's properly done. Like, I would not write it like this, right? This is just showing you the thought process. So all I'm showing you is you have to know is what's being done to the x last. Times 3 minus 2 square rooting. So that means to get rid of square root, we square both sides. So then my first step would be 3x minus 2 equals, I square 5, I get 25. So what's being done to the x last now? So times by 3 here, but then subtracting 2, that's been done last. So then we add 2 to both sides, and we get 27, right? 25 plus 2 is 27. And then what's been done to x? Well, there's only one thing, timesing by 3. So we divide by 3, and x equals 9. So that's your working out to solve it, right? This is just the thought process. So let's do another couple examples. All right, so let's look at these two examples, right? These are quite complicated looking equations, but if we follow backwards, we'll be able to solve them. So we look at here, we've got x squared, right? Minus 1 over 5 minus 4 equals 3. So we look at, here's x. So we go in order, we square the x, we subtract 1, we divide by 5, then we minus 4 to get 3. So if we go backwards, this is being done last. So we have to add 4 to both sides to get 7. So we go trace here, squaring x, subtracting 1, dividing by 5. This dividing by 5 is being done last, so we times by 5, both sides. So 7 times 5 is 35. So we have x squared minus 1 equals 35. So we're trying to get what's being done last. We're squaring x, then we're subtracting 1. So subtracting 1's being last, so we add 1. So x squared equals 36. And lastly, x is just being squared. So we square root 36 and x equals 6. Now technically, if we're going to be here, our final answer should be 6 and minus 6, right? Because minus 6 squared is also 36. Okay, so our final answer should be minus 6, but depending on your level of knowledge, if you're in year 7 or 8, 6 is an acceptable answer. But once you get into year 9 and above, you need to have both answers, right? Because when you square a negative number, it becomes positive. So let's follow the same procedure for this one. So what's being done last? Well, it's the thing right over here, right? This is done last, so we got to subtract 3 first. So that's 2. Then what's being done last? So we're timesing by 2, adding 5, square rooting that, then dividing by 2. So this has been done last, so we times it over. So square root 2x plus 5. 2 times 2 is 4. Now what's being done last to x here? It's this square root. So we square both sides. So 4 squared is 16. Okay, what's being done last to the x? So now it's this 5 here. We're timesing x by 2, then adding 5. So we subtract 5. 2x equals 11. And lastly, x is being divided by times by 2. So we just divide by 2 and we write 11 over 2. So leave your answer as an improper fraction. Okay, it's always best to leave it as a proper fraction in simplified form, because later on you'll see improper fractions are a lot better to deal with. So if you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe for more videos. There's like plenty of videos on the channel to check out, and comment below what you'd like future videos on. And don't forget to share with your friends. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later.